They're bound to be a cordon of police. Fortunately, the game was good enough to erase some of the memories of the things that went on before it. And these then are the two teams for this game between Orient and Manchester United. Orient fielded the side that drew last week with Luton in the Texaco Cup, where Tom Whalley 6 and Jerry Queen 10 were the scorers. Now Manchester United, also unchanged from their last pre-season match, a 1-1 draw at Hull, a United side with 3 Scottish World Cup players in it, 5 Jim Holton, 6 Martin Buchan, and the number 7, of course, their skipper, Willie Morgan. And at 9, their £200,000 signing from Hull, Stuart Pearson. The referee today is John Yates from Redditch, and now the crowd waits in the sunshine for a start to the new season.
So the new season is underway as Manchester United set about getting their bearings in the second division, attacking the goal to our left here at the Orient. Manchester United all in white, Orient in the cherry red shirts that Manchester United usually wear, white shorts and black stockings. So the surroundings might be different for Manchester United, but their support is as fantastic as ever. I gather there were even people waiting outside this Orient ground last night when Orient manager George Petchey was making his way home, intending to sleep out in East London to be sure of seeing their favourites again in action here this afternoon. Manchester United, who won only 3 games away from home in the First Division last season, against Orient, who missed promotion to the First Division by a single point. Everything hinging on their last game of the season. Here's Bill Roffey, the number 3, with the throw for Orient. Bullock coming off him well. And Posse finding Mickey Bullock again. Now it's with Tom Whalley, who scored a stupendous goal last week against Luton. Finding Posse, turned inside, and an overhead kick there by Bullock. Straight to the arms of Alex Stepney, the only Londoner in this Manchester United side. Forsyth, Macari, so it's a free kick then to Man United. Forsyth again taking it. McCalliog's the man he's aiming for, and McCalliog in fact got the header in. That's 2 or 3 times in this game that long crosses, particularly from the right, have caught Orient a little bit lacking in height in the defence, and being won either by Holton, on that occasion by the number 10 Jim McCalliog. Queen's header, Forsyth, forward for Macari. Looked like handball, and it was. Lou Macari. That time Holton didn't quite get to it in the air, but there's Daly back in support. This young Irishman. Stuart Pearson going off, being hounded though by Harris. Pearson shows a fair bit of pace and a lot of determination by the way he went in there on Hoadley. I'm not at all sure that it was an entirely fair challenge. Bullock. The play by Buchan. Macalliog to Greenough. Macari for Greenough again, and Hoadley is in a bit of trouble. Good ball there to Buchan, and cross deep for Willie Morgan in a lot of space on that far side across the Orient goal. Good sweeping attack there by Manchester United, helped I think by the fact that Phil Hoadley was injured, but Morgan not far wide with that final shot of his. Willie Morgan, who had a lot of trouble with an eye after an accident while he was playing tennis in the summer, was telling me just before the game that he's still got to go back to hospital for them to have another look at it. A slightly enlarged left eye. Played back by Holton to Stepney. Houston. Again Harris there, fully aware of what a close eye he's got to keep on Pearson. £200,000 worth of number 9 from Hull City. Makari also looking very lively, doing well to get that ball in, but Harris was blocking the way. Good play by him as he finds his skipper. Here's Harris again, still a teenager. Played in there towards Posse, and it'll fall for Fairbrother instead. Here's Heppelet now, with time maybe to get across in, taking on Houston. Finding it stopped by McCalliog, but Fisher by now coming to support him, so Heppelet might get another cross in. That time it was blocked by Daly. And here's Houston. Buchan calling hard for it, taking the responsibility there well. Hoadley, that'll fall for Brian Greenoff. And look at Morgan in so much space now. Willie Morgan for Manchester United. And that's a beautiful goal. That is a beautiful goal. Scored by Willie Morgan. Made for him without doubt by Brian Greenoff in another beautiful sweeping Manchester United move. Greenoff away to Morgan in so much space. Morgan took his time and his aim was perfect. And the Orient fans are silent. Manchester United fans are jubilant as Manchester United score their first goal in the second division, and it could hardly have been a better one. And Willie Morgan, the man who's had all that trouble with his eyes during the summer, is the man who got it. There's Bullock. That time it's got away by McCalliog, since that tennis ball hit him in the eye, and he thought for a while he might lose the sight in one of his eyes. But Morgan could really see what he was doing there. Back it goes now from Buchan to Alex Stepney. And there's the man, Willie Morgan, who knew what he was doing, and it's that sort of class that is going to help Manchester United so much this season. Letting that go to the right. Well, that's about the first mistake that Willie Morgan's made this afternoon, and he's still got a fair bit on the credit side after that fine goal. Roffey keeping it in, but only for Brian Greenoff. Willie Morgan. Past Roffey. Morgan just sizing up the situation in the middle, but then beaten away unfairly by Jerry Queen. So it's a free kick to Manchester United, which Greenoff will take. Jim Holton's come up for this one. In fact, they've got everybody up. And there's Pearson's header. And Jackson was in a lot of trouble getting that one away. That was a good save in the end by Jackson from Stuart Pearson's header. Fairbrother going in. Bullock stretching out. And Wally collecting now. Brought down by Daly. And a free kick to Orient. Certainly wasn't an intentional trip there by Daly, and John Yates using his discretion there on Tom Wally. But it had to be a free kick. Now can Orient pull something out in the last seconds of this first half? Bullock is there with a glancing header, but it's a goal kick. And there in fact is the half-time whistle, and a very satisfactory first half indeed for Manchester United back in the second division. Going into half-time with the lead in their favour, the goal being scored by Willie Morgan, and a superb goal it was as well. Manchester United looking the better.